Today I'm replacing both of the tailgate latch springs because both of the other ones were snapped off. I think just years of rust and whatever. I did this one already, but I don't think I got the spring oriented in there right because it still doesn't push it out like it should. So I'm going to do the other one first, and then I may have to go back and redo that one. So all this stuff is held up through that hole by, there's this nut on the outside, 12mm socket, and just the bolt with a Phillips head on the inside. Once I got the nut off, it was stuck in there pretty good, so I just kind of pounded it through that way and it came out. And all this stuff is about to just drop out. On the other side, it was stuck in there good, just with years of crud and rust. So I kind of had to wedge a little pry bar, also known as a large flathead screwdriver, in there or in from that side and just kind of bang it loose till it came out. So anyway, let me pull the rest of that out. I don't have a tripod or a body mounted camera, so there'll be some pausing while I remove or install the pieces that I need to. Alright, this one's actually coming out pretty easy. I just kind of wiggled it and the whole thing came out. So what you have here is the remnants of my spring, which actually that piece should show you how to orient it. And there's a little bushing in the center of that latch that'll slide out. So I'll pull that out, put a little WD-40 on it, and get the spring oriented. And then all we're really going to do is just push it right back up in there and put the nut and bolt back in place. One very important thing before I forget is this is what the spring looks like. But there actually is a left and a right. So if you get them from your Kubota place or wherever you get them, make sure you get the right one you need, or if you're getting both, they should not, they should be a mirror image of each other. Alright, so anyway, here's the latch and the bushing. So we'll maybe clean that off a little bit, or at least put some WD-40 on them before you push it back up in there. Yeah. Okay, I believe I figured out why the other spring isn't inside right. That little shoulder that goes over top of that side of the latch, I had underneath of it. So it didn't really put enough tension or compression on the spring to push it all the way out. So anyway, this part right here is the part that goes into the sidewall. The part to the left of my thumb is the latch for your hand, or the grip or whatever. So put this over top of it. So this thing's kind of pointing up, but when you put it in there, you're gonna, then we'll bend that back so that it's gonna go along the top of the tailgate there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of slide this up underneath, put that side of the latch through and kind of rotate it up and use a little hammer to kind of pound it up so it all gets aligned with that hole there. Don't forget the bushing. Alright, so it's back on. I wish I could show you how I did that, but anyway, that pin, you put that through first and then just rotate the rest of the assembly up until that bushing and everything lines up with the hole. Bring the bolt through from the back, put your nut on, and that's how tight it's supposed to be. This one, which I'm about to redo because it's still not right. So anyway, that's it. I spent more time making this than I actually spent putting it in there. Good luck.